Write down education. Write how many single letter words you can make from these, picking up alphabets from this. 2 letter words, how many you can make. 3 letter words, how many you can make. 4 letter words, how many you can make. And if you guess, now you know that what I am asking for. Tell me how many such words, 1 letter to 7 letter you can make. Guess how many you can make. How many of you can make 50 words from this? 50 words from this. I am not seeing any hands up. How many of you can make 40 words and above? 30. Only 1 or 2, 3 I am seeing. Actually, if you look at, you can make more than hundreds. Keep doing it. Then you will see the wonder. You have lot of vocabulary, but you are not using most of them. Most of the competitive exams, people fail in vocabulary. Practice these sort of things. You can practice. This can be a game between you or friends. Check with your friends who are beside you. What did they write? What you wrote? Share it. You will see you can share a lot of knowledge like this. Share with your friends.
Maintain the silence.
You will be able to do lot of such words. The more number of words you use, the more number of people you share, your vocabulary will improve. You will have to learn the spelling, you will have to learn the meaning. Logical reasoning. Verbal logical reasoning. Another test in which most of the people will find. All your NDA exams or UPSC or any competitive exams, common syllabus. Bank exam also same questions. Because everywhere what they are checking is whether how fast you are able to pick up, how fast you can do. All of you write a word which I am going to give you. L, L, O, O. If you miss, you will miss it. So careful. Listen here. L, O, O, H, C, S, C, C, S, L, O, O, H, C, S. That's it. What did I dictate? Okay. This is one method of improving your verbal logical reasoning, not vocabulary. This is verbal logical reasoning. R, U, P, L, O, H, D. Understood? See, you must be able to see that and then write like this. I got a book on which I wrote a poetry about Kalam. You all love Kalam? M-A-L-A-K. Actually, Malak means, this is also the method of improving your vocabulary. Malak means ornaments. Malak means ornaments. Malak also means Malaka. You heard the word Malaka? Malaka is angel. Indian, most of the South Indian languages, angel is Malaka. That word came from Malak. Malak in Hebrew is the Christian Jewish language. Original Bible is written in Malak. Which language? Hebrew language. In that Hebrew language, Malak means angel. So I wrote a poem, and the poem name is My Malak to Kalam, the Malak. The meaning is my decoration to Kalam, who is an angel. So when your vocabulary is good, you can write well. So you should improve your vocabulary. One of the method is look for the root word. Root word. When you look at dictionary, understand the root word. Question, quest. Question, quest. Responsibility, response. You don't respond to my talk. Respond to my talk means, if I ask you, anybody has question, immediately somebody comes, that's a response. Okay. If I ask you, stand up, ask me question, that's called reaction. I found most of you have reaction, but no response. If response is there, I already told you can ask questions. Somebody will raise hand in between and ask questions. Only one or two I have seen. All of you should improve response. Response is leadership. Getting into the job is simple, but raising up in the ladder, getting the higher posts, you should be more responsive. So create responsibility. How do you create responsibility? Don't just think where I am going to use it. How am I going to improve? What I can ask to get more knowledge. That should be the method. So vocabulary, logical reasoning, analytical skill. These are all the most of the questions. And then data analysis. Data analysis, you know, in mathematics a lot of questions are there. I am sure your teachers are training you for that. At least not now, in 11th and 12th you will get a lot of training on that. But what mathematics you use there? 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th and 12th. I have got a book called Civil Service Prelims Handbook. People who wanted to write IAS, IPS, IRS, all of them have to study from 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th and 11th and 12th class. That is why here also you have 7th onwards training. The best methods to improve up to 7th class, life around your life. These two things are general. Everybody have to learn. After that, the whole education is to make you very specific, very fit for the job where you are going to get selected. So I'm sure all of you are aspirants for getting such job where you can have job, low level job in which you don't require analytical skill, logical reasoning, all that vocabulary, good writing skill, all that not required. But as you improve, you must have that skill. Okay, so with all that what we discussed, if you have some questions, I will be very glad. Or tell me specific. Somebody asked vocabulary, that's why I gave an example. I am not going to teach you that. I am only going to give you the clue. So you can improve yourself tomorrow. play with your friends only with games, which are useful, which will get you some knowledge. Come on. Come on, ask questions. Discuss with your friends what we can ask him. What is that I can ask with this person? I can keep on doing many things, but I want what is useful for you. So it's you to decide, oh, this is what I want. And I will explain on that. Yeah, come on. Doctor.
I'm Cadet Angel Chauhan. My question is how to convert our intelligence into effective intelligence.
What is effective intelligence?
जो इफेक्ट करे दूसरे को मजबूर करे सुनने में.
What is in action? Correct? If I perform something, I have got a formula. Wonderful question, Angel. My formula is P performance. DrTPS formula. P performance equal to A attitude plus opportunity O plus skill S. P performance equal to A plus O plus S. A, O, S. What is S? Skill. Okay. I have a skill for teaching. That's my ability. Now I am here because I have an attitude. That's why I am traveling all the way and coming here, investing my time for you. So I have attitude, I have got skill. Opportunity, somebody has to create. So how do I use my skill, my intelligence, my knowledge? I must get proper opportunity. How do I get opportunity? I must market. People should know. So how do you make use of your intelligence to somebody else? You must get connections and contacts. When you get connections and contacts, you will find, oh, this is what you can do. This is your ability. Somebody will find use of it and then tell you, come and then invest some time. If you don't connect, you don't contact people, you have lot of knowledge, nobody will use it. We had a great guru, Kaudilya. He was a great intelligent person. What he did, he connected to a lot of people. He left one country, went to another country. Those days country means state. Ruled by one king, he went to another country. So you will have to shift. Don't become lazy in one place. You will have to find your place. We had Sir C.V. Raman, the only Nobel laureate in physics. His interest was scattering of light. His research was on light. So he knew there are a lot of jewels, pearls, stones, which will give a lot of reflection, understand the gems. So what he did, he connected a lot of kings. All the kings gifted a lot of things to him. So he started experimenting on them. So how many people you connect, that many people you will be able to get. Rabindranath Tagore, he was a great poet, Nobel laureate. What he did? He started traveling to different places. Mahatma Gandhi, lot of idea. How is it going to be useful to India? His Guru Gopalakrishna Gokhale told, you travel in India, you find the problems, then you can give solutions. So he traveled. One of the best method to connect to people today, not required. You can connect them through online media. But earlier what happened? People have to travel. So today there is a program called Lead Philippines. How to lead Philippines to higher, because Philippines is not a great country. So when that is seen, immediately somebody connected me to the people who will take me to give lectures there. So connectivity. If I don't know somebody do not connect me to that, I would not have been part of Lead Philippines. Contacts, connections. Contacts, connections. These two things are very, very essential, so that you will be used in many places. Swami Vivekananda was a great knowledgeable person. But if he has not gone to Chicago and gave a speech there, the world will never know Swami Vivekananda. Suppose Swami Vivekananda have not visited Ramakrishna, he would have never become Swami Vivekananda. So meeting Swami Vivekananda to Ramakrishna, Vivekananda going to Chicago, meeting with a lot of rich people, they sponsoring his program, all that happened, and then his wisdom, his knowledge, his intelligence, all that, most of the quotations Vivekananda wrote were most poetical. I got a friend of mine who has done research on poetical aspects on Vivekananda's quotations. Fabulous English. What is the beauty of Vivekananda's English? When he spoke in America, they never thought such a man can speak such a wonderful English. So your language skill, your presentation, all these are essential for you to market you. So you have to be very pushy. Push yourself, and then you will find opportunities. So attitude is that ability. But some people have got lot of attitude, they'll push, but they don't have skill. So practical knowledge, practical intelligence is called skill. You ask me intelligence. Intelligence will not work. Intelligence which can practically apply is called a skill. Teaching skill. Some teachers have got great knowledge, but they don't know how to teach. No use. So knowledge is useless. What is useful? Intelligence is useless. But what is useful? Skill is useful. That is why in education it is called a teaching skill. What a teacher requires is teaching skill, not just knowledge. You look at all your teachers. You like some of the teachers not because of their knowledge. They have a passion to teach. They have a love towards students. They know how to transfer their knowledge. Otherwise they are intelligent, but sometimes useless. Okay. Good question. So performance P is equal to A attitude plus O opportunity plus S skill. Now there are so many people, they have skill. I know how to swim. Swimming pool is also there. But they don't swim. Why? Attitude is not there. If attitude is not there, you will not work. Some people have a lot of attitude, but skill is not there. Then they feel depressed. I am a psychotherapist. Most of the people will come. Oh, I know. What is his problem? Is it a problem of opportunity? Is it problem of skill? Is it problem of attitude? That's how I categorize. Then skill is less, I will ask them for go for training. Opportunity is less, I will connect them to people. Attitude is less, we have to motivate. So 3 lectures. One is skill development, that is training, opportunity, connectivity, Third one, attitude, motivation. Yeah, somebody else, come.
Sir, I am Cadet Angel Kumari. I wanted to ask that how can we keep our mind away from all other distractions and can use it on our mind?
What is the angel in Hebrew? What is the word?
I don't know, sir.
Now you heard, right? What was our question? How do I avoid distraction? And I asked a question, angel in Hebrew. You were here, right?
Yes, sir. Oh, sir, that's Makala.
Makalya. What is the word?
Makala. Makala.
No. Kalam, written reverse. What is it? Malak.
Mala.
You understood? And your name is
Angel.
Angel. Your name is Angel. And the word what I told is Malak.
Yes, sir.
So how do distraction happens? You are not writing. You take your book. Did you write it?
Yes, sir.
Did you write? While writing, are you thinking or just writing? Suppose you are thinking it, you will not make mistakes. What you should do is when you write, did you write? That means angel there.
Yes, sir.
So you know your name, and immediately when I ask why you could not answer,
Sir, actually in pronunciation I made a mistake. Means it was Malak and I said Malak.
yeah, repeat it many times.
Yes, sir.
What is the best method to focus?
Repeat.
Repeat. That's the best method. Keep repeating, talking to people. Now I am sure you will not forget this.
No, sir.
Understood? That's a method. Repeat it. That's it.
Thank you, sir.
Good. Come on. Come on. I don't have to ask you. You can just come. As one goes, or maybe as one person is there, the next person can come. Don't waste time. Keep coming.
Sir, my name is 330 Cadet Lt.Col.
Use this.
My name is 3.
Use this.
My name is 330 Cadet Aditya. My question is that in everywhere we go, we find bad influences, sir. That you said that we have many shakunis, we should avoid them. So how can we ignore them, sir?
How do you ignore the bad people around you, the shakunis around you? The world has got a lot of bad people. But you can be a Krishna, you can change people around you, right? I was in a college which was not a great college. I did my mathematics graduation from a college. Before my batch and after my batch, my classmates, if you compare, only my batch was the best batch. All of us got job. All of us were in great positions. But before that, not good. After that also not good. Our batch made a difference. How did we do that? We started sitting together, discussing together, learning together. Now the methods what I told you are all the methods what I used while my studies. We had English, Macbeth to learn. We are all from Malayalam medium, not like you in an English medium class. Our language was very bad. What I did was translated the whole Macbeth into my mother tongue and I am sitting in the class. So when I translate and sit in the class, what will happen? Everything what teacher says will become so simple and easy for me. Got it? Most of you have problem in English, I know. Correct? If I speak in Hindi, probably you will be much more happier. But I am not supposed to do that because the medium of instruction is English here. Understood? If you don't, and I am not using very tough This is not the way I speak when I speak to somebody else. My speed will become more. But I am using very slow, knowingly, very carefully, small words so that you can pick up, you can write. I will not teach LKG children in the standard of postgraduate children. I will use a different standard. So when I am speaking to you, assume your attention power is not very strong. Whatever I do becomes quite useless. So my batch, what we did was, we know we are not good in English. So what we did, we started translating into our mother tongue, started discussing about it, solve all the problems and comes inside the class. Before the teacher gives the problem is already solved. Now I asked all of you to write down. Assume that you write down, it becomes so simple for you. You will be up. Right? If you don't write, what will happen? These things will go, but you will forget. What he told in last one day, the end of the day somebody asks, write a report and send it. You will not have anything to write. Otherwise you will write, oh, education. Somebody asked how many words you could get. Now I asked you to write, but I did not ask you how many words you got. Suppose somebody raise hand and say, I got 50, I got 100. It's a great thing. That is response. That's how I started the class. I am giving you problems. I am not asking you solution. It's you to decide. So use all the opportunities to improve your standard. If you have 5 good students around you, not everybody in the world has to be good. Do you have 5 good people around you? You can change the world. That is Mahabharata story. 5 people, Pancha Pandavas. Only 5 people could change the world. 100 bad people were killed. Understood? What does it say? 5 good people around you. And you need a good advisor. Then you can do it. You don't require large number of... It is rare to see good people in large number. Large number of people will be bad people. But 5 good people can change the world. That's a message from Mahabharata. But you need a good advisor. Yeah.
Sir, I cadet 3890.
Use this. Louder.
So I cadet 3890 Satashi. I want to ask you that how can we control our mind?
Ask louder. They should hear. Not for me. Use this mic. Use this mic. Come closer. Hold this. Yeah. Speak.
How can we control our mind?
Ask them. Mic is not working. Ask. What is mind?
How can we control our
What is mind?
Sir, my mind.
You have to control your mind. What is mind? Where is your mind? Mind is buddhi.
Yes, sir.
Mind is buddhi. Buddhi has to be controlled. Actually, it is not buddhi. Mind is an English word. Buddhi is a
Hindi word.
Hindi or Sanskrit, Indian language. But other than that, there is something else for us. What is it called? Yeah, tell. Heart. Heart is a biological spare part in our body. Do you want to control the heart? Actually, what is that which is uncontrollable is called manas, mana. The feeling. What I am not able to control? The feeling. The origin of the thoughts. Origin of the thoughts is called the manas, mana, which comes from the feeling. I want to see this. I want to look at it. I don't want to look at it. I want to hear this. I want to touch this. All these are indriyas. All uncontrollable things are controlled by indriyas. I want to eat something. Who is asking you to eat? The feeling of eating. Then the buddhi will say, don't eat. You understood? Where is the problem? The problem is your mana, the mana will ask for something and the buddhi will say, don't do it. I want. That is mana. I don't want logical, analytical, practical buddhi. Feeling, I want from the manas. So there is a conflict between heart and head, if at all you want to call. What is the problem? The heart H and the head H is always fighting. We think this is practical, we think this is emotional. So two buddhis. The mind which we say is origin of the thought from the heart and processed in the buddhi, they will start fighting. This is called conflict. Okay. Nelson Mandela says, you cannot have two H. If your buddhi is good, heart will not work. When the heart is good, buddhi will not work. I want to eat ice cream. The manas says ice cream is good, let me have it. Then buddhi will say, if I eat ice cream, if I get a throat problem, my class will be a failure. Who is telling this? My buddhi, brain will say, don't eat. My manas will say, eat. So what do I do? Assume I don't eat ice cream. My class is wonderful, but in the night, I will see ice cream. In my dream, ice cream will come. So what comes in the dream is unfulfilled desire. What is in the dream? Unfulfilled desire. Then tomorrow morning I will become tired. Because I don't have deep sleep. It's always a problem. So don't control. There is a beautiful story about mind. A great king was sick. Actually his problem is not the physical problem, but a emotional feeling. I am sick. That is his feeling. So he started consulting lot of vaidyas, doctors. A great philosopher went and told him, I will give you a medicine. You have to take this, but while drinking the medicine, don't think about a monkey. What is the prescription? Take this medicine. While taking the medicine, don't think about monkey. So what will happen? All the time he will take medicine. What will happen? What is the prescription? Don't think about. So what is he thinking now? Finished. He cannot take. So he could never take this medicine. So the wisdom man said, your problem is psychological problem. Your thinking about the problem is your problem. Actually, controlling is not possible. Leave it free. Understood? What you should do is, some thoughts comes, write it down. I told you best method to become systematic, disciplined is self-discipline. Your thoughts comes, write it down. Second time don't write it because already you wrote it, right? Keep it in a secret place. If you can show, display it. If you cannot show, keep it in a... So I wrote a poetry which calls DrTPS, not this physical person. As a poet, I got a heart surgery. I got a heart problem. Doctor says, I will open your heart. For what? A surgery. I said, don't open my heart because there are a lot of secrets inside my heart. So don't think heart is the place where we keep secrets. Heart is not a place where we can keep secret. Actually, all these thoughts is like a software in a computer. In a computer, in a mobile, Everything is working with the software, right? Will you be able to show the software? But it works. Likewise, the hardware is, the memory is the brain, the software is the manas. So how do you make your computer very, very active? Sometime your mobile will not work. Then they will say there is lot of virus inside. Lot of dead files are there which is kept inside. You have to clean up your mobile, format it. So what is to be done? Your brain has to be formatted. How do you format your thoughts? How do you format your manas? Write it down and clean it. And make yourself busy 200 times. 200% busy. You have no time for small things to think. Most of the time, I touch here, I have pain. I touch here, I have pain. I touch here, I have pain. And I touch here, I have pain. You know what is the problem? My finger is paining actually. So wherever I am touching, I have pain. That is because my finger is paining. So change the finger. Will I have pain? No. When you think about something, only there you focus, the pain will not go. Change, change, change. Changing is the method to get out of bad thoughts, continuous time pass, useless time, everything will go. Yeah. Come on. No.
My name is Cadet 3703 Cadet Satyam Singh, and sir, I want to ask you, sir, how did you join ISRO? Sir, many of them, sir, are having sir dreams about sir going to space or sir related to the space researches. And sir, also tell us, sir, what does different happens in Indian Space Research Organization, so apart from the different?
Good question. How did I join Space Department? Generally, Space Department has got an advertisement which comes in isro.gov.in. Second option, after +1, +2, like you have got military school, we have got a school where BTech in space technology. That's called Indian Institute of Space Technology, IIST. You can join IIST. Most of the people who joined in IIST have a probability of getting a job in Space Department. But I was not through that IIST, because after me joining 10 years, 15 years after only IIST started. One is through advertisement. Second one, don't aspire for space because you love space. There is another department called astronomy department. If you wanted to learn many things about space, the department is astronomy department. Which department? Astronomy department. You have to be very good in physics and maths. Specialize in physics and maths, not in graduate level, postgraduate, MSc level, MTech level. You have great institutes where space technology, astrophysics, astronomy, everything can be learned. These are the different methods. And what happens in ISRO? Originally, ISRO was to give satellites for looking into the ground, telecommunication, etc., etc. But now, Space Department started looking at Mars, Jupiter, Sun, Moon. All the missions are great missions now. So ISRO also started looking at different options. Okay.